Hello everyone, Simon Run here. Welcome back to a new episode of Hearts of 4 Black IZ playing with the USA. So, we are in July 1955 and we're just about to finish this magnificent campaign, which, if you're gonna finish it, playing with Washington DC with the Pentagon, if you're gonna finish it, then it will be the first campaign that I'm gonna finish at Black IZ, because this is a very complex mod and very few YouTubers and gamers manage to get through this to the end, or just conquer the whole world, or bring peace to the whole world playing with Black IZ. Because this is a complex mod, it takes a lot of time to play. It's very difficult, I have to say. From difficulty grade, it's a very difficult mod compared to the basics vanilla bullshit game from Hearts of 4 or something like that. And I think I played it for like 20 or 40 hours or something like that, at least. But we're just about to reach the deadline, to reach the finish line, to say the least, just like in a cross or in a marathon. So I'm very proud because of this. As you can see, we're in 1955, and we're only fighting the Soviet Union right now, which is about to collapse because we're overwhelming them. What we're also facing is a lot of German rebellions here from the German socialists, but this is not going to be a problem because very soon we're going to be able to build a lot of military police stations, which will reduce the aggressivity of the German partisans. And we're also invading Soviet Union, as you can see, from the Far East, and we're also doing a great job with our Marines. We have almost taken all of this territory. We're going to take it. Or perhaps we shouldn't actually take it. I don't know if this could be, but this is... Although they have a unit here that we would like to destroy, so perhaps we should actually take it. And then we're going to come back with all of our forces and crush them. As you can see, we are anyway winning this. We're having a few bonuses there, because we have researched a lot. And as you can see, we have also a lot of research bonuses. Research speed is 36%, which is really great. And we're still researching a lot of stuff. I'm just going to get through the research focus here in Black IZ mod, which is a very complex one. And as you can see, we have managed to research absolutely everything. Every single last research stuff has been done by the United States of America by 1955 in this campaign. And this is a very good thing. It took a lot of time. This brings us a lot of bonuses regarding army organization, attack, and all kind of stuff. Recovery, manpower, different brigades. But this is very good. Now we're done here as well in armor text tank designs. So yeah, this is very, very cool, I have to say. I'm just gonna get through just a little bit in order to show you guys that we have researched everything and in order to see what we have to research. So, tank US Army also has been researched. World War I has also been researched. Yeah, this is a fantastic thing. Wait a minute. Yeah, there are a lot of research projects also in World War I and World War II, but as you can see, we have done all of them. All of them have been researched. There's nothing else left to research here. Navy as well. We don't have any other type of navies to research right now. That I would like to use very soon once we're going to reach 800, because you're attacking the Soviet Union. In the field of airplanes, we have also researched the jet planes. US Air Force, also done here as well. Electronic engineer, I think we're also done here too. We have also researched the nuclear bomb, and we have 81 nuclear bombs right now. We're also building a lot because we have the production speed 7.6% per day. Nuclear reactors 28, which is enormous. And the only field where we still have research projects to do is industrial development. I know that many YouTubers and many gamers are focusing on this field of research from the beginning of the game, because indeed this brings you a lot of bonuses. I agree with that, but I also wanted to focus a lot on the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. These are also very important stuffs. Yeah, the research speed, of course. So anyway, let's go on here. As you can see, we're almost done here as well. Let's just run with this. Production efficiency base, and yeah, we're gonna go with this one. And this is the only research field we've got left. Let's also research something from here, such as Chemical Industry 4, which will give us more local supplies, lack of resources penalty less, and synthetic rubber refinery as well. Michigan is going to go with almost the last of them, automated assembly lines, which will give us recruitable population 2%, and less military factory and dockyard construction speed, though we don't actually need this. We got this. And that would be in Connecticut, also something that we could do. Let's go with this one here with steel industry. 4 days it's gonna take, and in South Dakota as well, gonna go with improved refinery output 2, fuel gain efficiency 20%. And that will be basically the last of things what we could do here too. But as you can see, there's absolutely nothing else left. These are the last research projects in research focus tree of the United States in this month. There is nothing else left to research. We are at the head of it. We are at the milestone. We are almost at the finish line. Okay, and now let's get back to the game and let's focus on our offensive against the Soviet Union, which, as you can see, we're doing very good against. We're doing very good. Also, the British are attacking. I think they didn't kick us out of faction yet. Let's request construction production now. We have generated 81% war attention because we have annexed, as you can see, although I didn't want it to. We have annexed all of Germany, but I didn't want it to. I just wanted to transform into a puppet state, not to annex them. And so with Italy, perhaps we gotta release them after war with the Soviet Union will be over. I was also thinking to take out China, or Qing Empire, which is a huge empire. And we could take them out because they have a lot of militia units. They have, I think, 1,000 divisions. But I think most of them are militia, so they're not going to pose a threat. Of course, huge manpower. What is this? They are motivating their army or what? Ministry of National Defense. Alright, interesting. What's this here? A new constitution. Oh, this is fantastic. It's not going to expire. Into democracy. Perhaps we should help them to join our faction as well. We don't have to crush them, although we could crush them. Incorporated army, division recovery rate, effect for partisan 75%. Training time. They have so many bonuses here. Dare to die corpse, effect for partisan 25% the night attack. Division organization -5%. Clamp down on corruption. Asylum for Jews. Liberty echoes. War of resistance. Harsh takeover, but this one is going to expire in 1955 in September. And they got a lot of bonuses indeed. They also got basic officer training and elite standards, so they got a lot of bonuses here. This one I think is also high investment, but they still need to have a lot to research. Anyway, I don't want to join war against them right now. These guys are also their puppets, I think. No, they are actually their allies. And I think they also have a few divisions or two. Incompetent army. They're not going to pose a threat, of course. I'm going to also have to address this issue here because we're just losing too much division attack factor from Marines, and I don't like this at all. It's a total mass here, as you can see, but I think we should still try to be able to push forward. The British have also brought their troops here to help us a little bit. Okay, so we are moving forward with everything we've got here. We're going to try to move up to the north and break a few Russian divisions up here. They kicked us out of faction again. Oh man, that's unbelievable. Anyway, I think, yeah, we can attack them here and drive them back. Oh, we are actually attacking them anyway. Pay any attention to this. Steel Industry 4 is also done. We got some arena naval battles with some Russian ships that are left here. And here as well. Oh, a German massive fleet we're fighting here. But it seems that we're doing a good job. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yes, we managed to destroy some Russian submarines as well. And revoke construction permission. Yeah, okay, if you want to. I don't care. can overthrow the ruling government. Actually, we don't want to do this. And we've also built some, or recruited some troops, so territorial brigade that we're gonna send to this man here. Because we're gonna need this. Got another naval battle here. Yeah, the Russians still having a huge submarine fleet as far as I can see, although I asked them where are they heading to. They have here. They have right there a station. And they're still trying to bombard our fleets because they got Leningrad. We're gonna take it out. Right, that being said, what else do we have? So we have ships, of course, as well. We got thousands of fleets right now. I'm doing good with fuel, firstly because we have a lot of fuel. We are the United States of America. We have almost an unlimited number of fuel. I could build some more ships, but I don't think that we want to do this. Because they're recruiting also a lot of divisions. Well, not a lot, but many of them, say at least, and this will be the last. And we're also building up a lot of ships, if I'm not wrong. If you can take a look around here. Yeah, we're still having a lot of ships to build, as you can see. 28 carriers, 94 light carriers, 90 escort carriers, 18 super heavy battleships. This is a huge amount of ships that we still have to build. Battlecruiser 2, 6 of them. One more carrier, the 1956. 16 more battleships level 4. 9 heavy cruisers level 4, so we still got a lot of ships to build, right? 87 light cruisers, 60 destroyers. We're still gonna manage to put up a lot of fleet. And 3 more carrier level 3. 4 more battleships level 3. And that was it. We're also building up a lot of Sherman tanks here. I'm gonna take a look at resources. We should have a lot of panzers. In fact, we can put up some panzer divisions, I think. Let's see if we can do this, theoretically, of course. Because we're not using the panzer that we have captured from the Germans. Maybe we should use it. So let's start with division designers. No, I actually didn't want to do this. Empty, we could go with our armor battalions. And we could use, for example, foreign armor, I think, right? Foreign armor make us make use of panzer tanks that we have captured, and we could create this. And just look a little bit. Armor battalion airborne. This battalion can be parachuted, but it's not a special force battalion. Armor battalion medium heavy. Armor battalion flame. Armor battalion MBT. This is also cool. I like to produce some of this. Heavy assault armor battalion and light tanks. Armor battalion light. So we should create some of these divisions. Start with foreign armor, 3 of them. And also division headquarters, and that will be all. And we're just gonna create some of them. It's not gonna be a problem. Headquarters detachment. So let's create it. It's gonna be called foreign armor template, and let's train some of them. We're just gonna create as many as we can. I mean, we don't have to stop this. South Carolina. Let's see if we're gonna need this. It doesn't seem we're gonna need it because we're just gonna use some of our panzers. And Panzer 5 Panther. I think this is what we should use actually. I think we're already using it. Outdated equipment, but not missing equipment, you know. Okay, you guy can attack as well. Yeah, so we're not nice. Cannot attack. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna create this, and as you can see, we're gonna have everything. And let's see. Foreign medium tanks 90. Foreign late war medium tanks 90. But I think we have it. HQ equipment, field uniforms, radio equipment, command tanks, and M32 armor recovery vehicle. So we got this. Now let's create another division designer, and we're just gonna produce those tanks as well. first, we're gonna produce as many of this because it's not gonna be a problem. So let's do this. Right, also armor battalions, and we're gonna create here. So full armor, full and light armor, no, we're not gonna need this. Armor battalion, medium and heavy. Armor battalion flame is also interesting. Amphibious, I already have this LVTA. Armor battalion light and airborne is also interesting. But MBT is cool, and armor battalion heavy assault is different from this one. Armor battalion heavy assault, I'm just gonna create this. Medium tank, I think we already have this. Where is this? Heavy assault. And division headquarters. Headquarters detachment, and we're gonna have it here. We're gonna train it. Yeah, this time we're gonna need something. We're just gonna create only one of them first. It's gonna need T28. What? Oh, but we don't have this. No, we're just gonna delete it. This didn't bring anything. This T28 we should have it. This is super heavy tank battalion, and we're just gonna have it from Russians, but unfortunately we don't have it. Right, let's start with a new one. Also armor battalions, and heavy assault, we don't have this, but MBT we might have, and flame, armor battalion flame, as well as armor battalion airborne. Let's start with MBT, 3 of them. I'm just gonna have to play this. Alright. MBT main battle tank, this will be equivalent to in Oklahoma, I think. We're gonna also need main battle tanks, so we're not producing any of them. I'm just gonna leave it and we're gonna start producing it. These are the main battle tanks that we're gonna have. Let's see where we can find this. Yeah, this is the pattern here. And we can also upgrade it in order to produce the best of them. As much as we can, but we're gonna need some more stuff like this, so I don't want to upgrade too much. Let's create the M48 pattern new one. I'm just gonna create a lot of them, but not too many of them. This will require a lot of resources, as you can see. And we're just gonna have it. Right. And right. And we should also produce the flame armor battalion. We can also produce this, because we don't have this. And airborne as well, armor battalion light, for light armor, armor battalion flame, MBT heavy assault, don't need a light tank as well. Battalion flame. And then we could put up some new other type of tanks here, of course. Headquarter division. This will go with Combat Light Tank Series Company or Heavy Anti-Tank Battery. Or something else. Motorcycle Recon, Cavalry Recon, Maintenance Detachment, and Combat Engineer, Gunsons Battalion. Okay, let's save it. And I think we're gonna need also the type of tank here. But we're not producing it, our battalion flame right now, we're gonna need it. We can't produce it in Europe, we can produce it only here for them to North Carolina. Armor Battalion Flame template. It's gonna reduce a little bit our manpower, but as you can see, we're still making a lot of manpower, so it's not gonna be a problem. And that will be all. I don't want to produce more divisions, I just want to produce what we got now. And then we're gonna wait. We still can produce everything. When we cannot produce, we're gonna take a break, but as you can see, we can produce a lot of divisions. I should produce that too many special forces here, because we're having it was just a mistake, I don't know how I did this. But whatever, it's working. Okay, now let's see what can we do here. We should take some special measures, and maybe a lobbying effort, maybe later. Requisition, we don't need something else. We could try to reform the military, but we also don't need this right now. Industrial land appropriation, more building slots, press censorship, we don't need election campaign, we don't need weekly stability, we don't need this as well. National building colonial invasion, we don't need this as well. This just inspire even more. Unfortunately, the army does not have, we're at maximum. Conserve fuel, just inspire the people. No, we don't need this as well. Motivate mining sector. I think we should inspire the Navy or motivate research teams. Not at all. Yeah, let's inspire the Navy and industry maybe as well, factory output, but we already have a lot. 2 off-map military factories, don't need this. 2 civilian factories, off-map actually. Off-map. Okay, I don't understand what this exactly means. We're gonna inspire the Navy basically. That will be enough. We still got 300, but I just want to wait first. War bonds, public war bonds, so political power gain comes from this factory, which is civilian minus 0. We don't want to do this. A factory conversion round of horses. Requisition of trucks, we're not going to need this as well. Okay. So actually we're doing a good job now. We've got plenty of free factories still, although we're producing this M48 patent main battle tank, which will make a big difference into this quarter line in this battle. And we got so much equipment that we don't need to produce any more of this. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have some new rebellions here, but as you can see, it seems that British are taking care of this. Yeah, we're just gonna take them out. Gonna have to stop this offensive as well. And we might have some other rebellions around here, as one can see. From the Russians and as well from the from the Russians and Romanians, but we're gonna try to take care of them. I was also hoping that the British will help us a little bit, and there are no any other rebellions just yet, but it will be. Now the thing is that, like I said, very important is that we're gonna build a lot of not only supply station, but police station in Sudetenland, for example, and in Posen, and so on. This will be very important, and here is Brandenburg as well, repairing some infrastructure. This will bring us a lot of bonuses, but first, we're gonna build some stuff in here as well. Right, so we could attack, so you can see the Soviet Union here without any problem. So let's just move forward here. Although we don't have too many troops or armies with whom we could do this. But we're gonna do it. Where we can attack, we're gonna attack. Such as, for example, here in Zolochin. Here we have reached Riga, so we're gonna have to, we can still attack them, we're gonna have to do this carefully. They got only 1 division, so theoretically we could defeat it very quickly and easily. Here we can also move forward, but we're gonna, of course, be careful as well. Then advance with this avant-garde army a little bit farther on. As you can see that we're gonna destroy them. We don't have too much air support and some other stuff, but we're still gonna do a good job. And so the British have kicked us out of faction as far as I know. We have a non-aggression pact and military. The Irish Expeditionary Force military experience. Here the synthesis is not gonna work, we're not gonna beat them. But here, we will completely destroy them because we're attacking with this infantry division. We have a massive attack here. Not to mention that Patton is skill 6 right now, and it's gonna go to skill 7. I'm not sure if you're gonna reach skill 7. but he's doing a great job. Yeah, we have beat them. We gotta advance even furthermore where we can. We should also attack here too. We could wait to try to break them in here, but yes, we should attack them. And the Russians are having, of course, a lot of divisions, that's for sure. Let's try to attack here too. I'm not sure how many divisions they have here though. Oh, 68, 69, so they're gonna do a great job. Look at this massive attack, their battalions. This one is still skill, also skill 3. And we are doing a great job here. That's without doubt. But the Russians are having a massive air support in this area, so we're just gonna have to be, let's say, like that, careful. Let's launch another massive attack in here. %73%. Oh, unfortunately, the attack has gone down. But this National Guard division is having a massive attack. Look at this. 549. This is indeed insane. They have massive war support. Take a look how many skills this general has, and it's gonna win even more skills. So we're gonna advance from time to time. Here the Bolsheviks are attacking us. We have advanced a lot, as you can see. They're attacking with only one division. We're not gonna have a chance at all. Let's attack here too. We're just gonna advance against the Bolsheviks, not too quickly, not too much, but steadily. And that's actually okay with me. I mean, once we're gonna be able to take out the Soviet Union, then it's gonna be great. And it seems that we're gonna do this. All our rebellions that we have, everything that we have, just gonna manage to take them out. I hope that the British will invite us again in defection. So another more rebellions, I think, now in Germany. Yeah, that's right. So a lot of civilian factories have been sabotaged and stuff like that. And as you can see, a lot of other rebellions, unfortunately. That's right, try to go there. So it's here. However, much of the territory, as you can see, is being defended. They cannot do too much damage, to say the least. When you go back there, and you can go right there. Yeah, there are plenty of rebellions, unfortunately. Gonna send another infantry unit right here. As well as here in Dresden. Where we can, we're gonna try to stop them. However, it doesn't seem they're gonna be able to do this everywhere, unfortunately. Because there are still rebellions all over the place, including where we're having a lot of troops there, everywhere rebellions. Including where we have, as you can see, where we're having a lot of troops, we're still having a lot of rebellions. This is unbelievable. I don't understand how this can be possible, but it is what it is, and like I said, we're just trying to build even more factories and more stuff. But it's still gonna be difficult, I have to say. We got a lot of troops there, so we have to be careful. We should be able to send some airplanes here. That's right. Oh, we have a lot of fighters. Gonna definitely need more, but I don't understand. Yeah, 300, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you can also launch defensive, although it's not gonna work for much time. Right, so that should be alright. What about here? This is not ours. Oh, here we could send some, although the Japanese are have also sent some fighters. Carrier the CAS. That's what I also have here. Right, so that will be alright. I think they're gonna... Yeah, so I managed to take a few more territory from here. Let's try to take this as well. 91%, only one division. Oh, I didn't expect this to look that good. Okay, these guys have nothing to do now. So we're just gonna have to send them to fight again a lot of rebellions around here, because basically every day you're gonna have a rebellion. I mean, there is no one single day in which you're gonna say there was no rebellion, including here in Stettin. Although we're guarding all this territory, but it simply is not enough. We're just gonna send our troops wherever we can in order to stop this. And no one is coming in Debrecen. I don't understand why. These guys are coming, okay. It's gonna be very difficult to wipe them out, and as more as we're gonna conquer the Soviet Union, the more such rebellions we're gonna have. Pretty sure about that. Right, what about here? It seems we could advance farther on in that area, so let's do it. %, doesn't really seem like that. Here we're gonna also be able to, or should be able to advance. We can move right there first. Ah shit, the tank division has already arrived, it's not gonna work. If you want to advance, you use this motorized divisions. But we are being under attack now. Oh, Kiev is here to take. Oh, this is very good. Now let's do something else first. Let's attack in here. 63%, and it's not gonna work. We got 2 divisions. Oh, they are inviting us. Oh, that's very good. Why is this attack so low, actually? Because they have fortification right there. I think that's the problem. They have fortification. Fort minus 102. I think they have a huge fortification here. That's why it's just not gonna, we're not gonna be able to advance. Alright, we might be able to advance here, for example, so let's try it. I'm not quite sure about that, but let's try it anyway. 59%. Yeah, we might be able to advance here. This is how it looks like. Great, so a lot of troops are moving forward here. I don't think we can advance somewhere else now. The troops are getting into position right now. But I managed to advance actually everywhere. Now we could move here, but if we gotta take it, these troops will be wiped out in here. Unfortunately, they don't have too much support, to say the least. We should take these guys out anyway. So let's attack with all these units and try to push them back, perhaps to this river line here. That would be also awesome. Yeah, we're gonna make it. With this heavy armor battalion, we gotta break them down completely. We have another armor division. Where shall we send to Patton? Yeah, that's right. Patton is gonna need this. He has lost some divisions in this quarter mile, and he is actually the Panzer leader, right? His Panzer leader won, but it's still great. And as you can see, we have a lot of Walker Bulldog and M3 Stuart, as well as the Sherman tank, which was terrible. Was actually not terrible, but terrific. World War II. A lot of infantry equipment, M1 Carbine 1. HQ division, HQ equipment from Germany. Field uniforms from Slovakia and Germany. And from Italy, mechanized HMG. Very interesting. Camionetta AS-42. Also mechanized anti-tank. from Italy. From Japan, some support equipment. Very interesting. You just attack here, will you? So I think there has been some other rebellions, basically. There will be more other rebellions. You can see here is 100%, so there's nothing we can do. Although we're having not so harsh occupation policy. Resistance growth, local manpower, -70. I would prefer to have more local manpower than something else. Occupation is costing us a lot. That's why, of course, it's very important to finish this war as quickly as possible.
Some think the world is made for fun and frolic, and so do I.
Alright.
And so do I. Some think it's well to be all melancholic, too fine inside, too fine inside. But we love to spend our time in singing some joyous song.
I just hope that soon the Japanese will be able to defend their own stuff here. They got 33 divisions, which is fantastic. We could ask them for a few more divisions, but I would like them to create even more in order to defend, just in case that these guys will declare war. Because if they will do so, I think they're gonna take us out completely out of it. It would be a tragedy. I hope it's not gonna happen, of course. But you never know. Right, so let's move forward. Yeah, as you can see, this division should be wiped out. And now we're gonna try to drive the Soviets back. Well, I'm not quite sure it's gonna work. Actually, it will work. Here in the northern, the front lines are united, to say the least. Okay, here we can also push forward, I think, against the Soviets. And I think here too. And it seems it's gonna work. They got only one division. Here they have 3. Because these guys are helping us. This is, of course, very important. Here, if you want to attack, we're just gonna have to move in that area. And here, let's try to take this as well. 34%. This one too. This is as far as we can advance, since you can see the Marines trying to do their best. Okay, let's try to push them back here as well, although I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Right, so as you can see, we're having a few more rebellions here in the back line. Basically almost in all of Germany, basically, as far as I can see. Oh, you just go get back into Berlin. You're going to take Raz. In Romania, there are also a lot of rebellions still that we cannot overcome, to say the least. So here they're trying to push us back as far as I can see, but doesn't seem they're gonna make it. Let's just go get closer to them. They're trying to break us out in there. Let's try to attack there. See if we can break them. They have 2 divisions already. So that means it's just not gonna work. Let's attack them here as well. Oh my god, they 8% chances now, 57. Now a little bit better. Let's try our luck in. So we managed to advance even furthermore up to Dnipropetrovsk or something. But I still think they might be able to push us back here somehow. I hope this is not gonna happen. Good, you can also join the attack if you want to break them. They got 6 divisions, but as you can see some of them are broken, and we have a massive attack bonus here. Somehow. They are still attacking in Kiev. I don't think we're gonna be able to break them there. Oh my god, look how many divisions we got here. Oh, this is fantastic. We could take all of them and go to Salihorsk, for example. No, the other guy is just not gonna work. So they got 5 divisions which are fully recovered, but we can break them. And we could continue our offensive, for example, in here. Yeah, we're gonna manage to break through. We're receiving some more reinforcements here as well. There's nowhere else where we could advance here. They have a lot of divisions. I don't think it's gonna work 4 divisions, but let's try anyway. We're going to get closer to the river and try to cross the river. As you can see, oh my god, we're attacking only with Marines, but these guys, the infantry division, will do a great job and will break them through here, perhaps. You never know if we're gonna make it, but if we're gonna make it, it's gonna be great. So we managed to advance here as well. Let's just move forward because we can. Let's take this risk and move forward with our tank. Yeah, we have a great attack with this armor unit here, belonging to Patch Alexander. But unfortunately is wounded for another 51 days. Still, he's a great general. Attack with 9th Armored Division. This is very well, actually, supplied. It doesn't seem that we have a problem, you know? So here's not gonna work, but we're still gonna break them a little bit anyway. Let's see what the Soviets are doing. They got less manpower, but they have even more divisions. And they might change this law here, which is now very flexible. They have a very flexible recruiting law. So we're gonna advance farther here. This is of course very good. Right, so we could attack here too in order to advance even farther on. 59, now it's gonna work. Oh, look at this armored division of Patton is having so much defense. This is fantastic. They have air superiority. Yeah, let's bring up some more planes here. Some of these planes. Anti-tank planes, I think they are. Right, so first of all, let's bring them here and try to destroy their tanks. I said that we gotta advance in many areas, but for example not here. I don't understand why not. We got 6 divisions. And we are also bombarding them. We should be able to advance there. They can counterattack, they have a lot of divisions. And we have no air superiority anywhere. And Kiev here is not gonna work because it tried to attack and it didn't work. They are of course counterattacking here and try to send more troops all over the front line. Here, for example, it seems they can drive us back. I don't understand how this is possible, because they have air support. Although now we are having air support, and we're gonna have even more. So we have here some, we're gonna need some fighters. Or heavy bombers or some heavy fighters or something. Gonna send them here. Alright, so they should be able to do a good job here. Alright, hosting with, how we're doing with rebellions, yeah. Here in München, they're doing whatever they want. So we're gonna have to split our forces everywhere in order to destroy them. Very difficult to beat them. To beat all this rebellions. As you can see, by the time these guys are moving, these guys will take all of the territory. They're moving too slowly, unfortunately. And here is also a disaster. Look at this. We're gonna lose more territory to Poland because of these stupid rebellions. What? This one is having attack 0. Terrain, because they're fighting in town. I guess that's one. We still got 100%. It's unbelievable. Okay, let's put some more military stations everywhere we can, actually. We're gonna need to build a lot of military stations in order to also in Romania and in here in order to try to fight against these partisans, because otherwise you're not gonna do anything. And this is all around here, so if you can take a look, we're gonna try to build a lot, but we still got a lot of projects. That's why it's taking so much time. Also, we need to repair a lot of stuff. It's gonna take a lot. Until then, I think Russia might surrender. This could also be possible that this will happen. Okay, so here we're also advancing, but not too much. We're gonna try to break them, of course. They are already retreating. Alright. I'm gonna start to push them back even more if we can. Okay, you can arrive here. You can arrive in there. And that's what we got here in this area. Oh shit. Okay, let's fight this division. Seems that we're gonna do a good job here. Harbor defenses. Okay, let's send to this man. This one is gonna have a massive army there with his harbor defenses. Here we could encircle them if we're gonna finish them off, but unfortunately it's not gonna work. Because we should attack somewhere else there. So that is just not gonna work. Let's see, 0 airplanes. Here we got plenty of airplanes. Here too. What about here? Also send up some of our airplanes, such as the multi-roller, Jetcast. They can do everything. That's the good point. I think it's from here. We should send them in this area because here they're gonna be too far away. They're not gonna reach Western Siberia. And yeah, let's send them here because yeah, this is what it is. They're not gonna reach Western Siberia. So we're gonna put them back here as well. Here they're also not gonna work. Let's see if we can attack across the river. 65, yeah, we're gonna be able to attack here. I think they have just arrived. And we should be able to push them back as well. Same thing here, I'm not sure how they are moving in the north. We have the chance to encircle a lot of Russian units. But it's gonna take some time until this is gonna happen. Now let's see, because I think that they keep attacking us and they are threatening to pull us back here. We're just gonna have to be careful what's gonna happen. Let's launch another attack in here, together with these units as well. 58, we got plenty of troops, but also have a massive attack too. And we're supposed to have some air support. Unfortunately, we don't have it, but I thought we were gonna have it. Right, otherwise, it seems that we are advancing almost everywhere. Here, so we don't have enough troops that are defending somehow. And here, we should actually be able to defeat them. Oh, these guys are encircled. Oh, this is fantastic. Let's get rid of them. Another 8 Russian divisions will perish. This is, of course, a very good thing. Okay, let's see, where can we attack? The only chance we have is to take them out here. 3 divisions, but got more. It's just not gonna work. It's gonna be nothing. But here, we should be able to advance, because we're taking with so many divisions. Here we got 4 divisions. We should also be able to take them out. And here as well. If we're gonna attack, but I don't think we can manage to arrive here. So I'd also like to encircle them. Let's see if we can manage to arrive in there. That would be good. They could of course encircle this tank division, but I don't think they're gonna do it. At least I don't think this will be done. And could launch another attack here. It seemed that it didn't work. But we could of course launch another one. Maybe this time would work. I'm going to try to cross this river. This is very important stuff. We got a lot of Marines with whom we're attacking. That's why we're not doing that. We're not that efficient when attacking with the Marines. Yeah, as you can see, because we have this penalty, we have to cross the river. And we have this penalty here that we're not able to overcome. Right, here is also looking good.
Gotta get them brakes fixed.
Could move here in the north like this.
Well, come on, Christmas tree, come to Papa. You got a new home.
They've got to move, they could encircle us, so this is not a very good idea.
You're getting snow all over the hall.
Okay, let's try to take them from somewhere else, such as there. 53, still not gonna work. Only 3 divisions.
I'm just walking from memory.
Try to pick up some more planes here too.
Let me take your coat and your mittens.
Such as the heavy fighters.
That tree, will you? Ain't she a whopper? Heavenly days, it's
Heavy bombers. I think this is heavy bomber here.
Molly, I had to fight off 20 other guys to get it, too. They all wanted it. Oh.
So they liberate her.
Fight for it, dearie? Oh, it didn't come down to actual brawl.
They don't have too much range. They would have some range here, but if you're gonna destroy the infrastructure, it's gonna be also difficult for us to advance.
Tossing my hatchet up in the air and catching it by the handle.
Or let's just say the Xinjiang there.
Try and get it, I says. You don't need this tree for last Christmas, I says. And he said,
Oh shit, actually Xinjiang. No, I didn't want to do this.
sinister like.
Let's take them out. Yeah, let's send them in Western Siberia.
Lay a blade on that balsam bud, and last Christmas was your last Christmas.
Because Xinjiang belongs actually to China. They don't have anything to bombard here.
Good for you, McGee. Did he go away then?
No. He started swinging his axe at me.
Okay, so
This tree, which was a little
some territory they are counterattacking, while they cannot do anything.
just sneered and walked away. A double time.
Okay, we gotta move out here,
He's a big one.
if I'm not wrong. Or perhaps not. We'll see about that. We're gonna need more units if we want to do this. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work.
Well, I had a blowout on the way back and had to stop and buy a new second-hand tire.
But there has been another rebellion in Romania, just I thought.
The hatchet.
These guys are also moving forward.
I know just where
You
it
can
is.
move
Next
back
time when the
here.
snow melts, oh my gosh. What's that?
Oh, it's that window in the dining room. I opened it because it was so hot in here and it won't stay open.
No. Well, I'll take
too late. Okay, you just move there.
After 4, why? Where's your wristwatch?
Well, I took it
Yeah.
off to chop this tree down and forgot all about it. Then when I went back to look for it, it had snowed some more and covered it up.
Well, that's fine. A $30 wristwatch, a $2 hat,
So in
and a $7 tie.
Berlin, isn't it we're gonna make it and we're gonna take them off.
Christmas tree.
There are plenty of rebellions here. No one seems to care about it. Let's see what this guy's
I
doing.
didn't want one of those measly little moth-eaten shrubs they're selling downtown. When I want a tree, I want a tree, not a bouquet. Come in.
Oh, hello, Mayor Latrivia.
Good day, Mrs. McGee. I say, McGee.
Yes?
About that job you wanted in the City Hall. I'm still working on it, but I'll have
That's
to have
right.
a little information.
Well, tell the nice mayor what he wants to know, dearie.
Okay, dig me, Latriv.
Well, first, can you dominate people? Can you let the ones in that you really want to see and shut the rest out?
Absolutely.
Another thing, McGee, can you stand it physically?
So I managed to do it here. This is very good.
We're all asking you questions. Can you ignore the whispers behind your back? Can you give orders in a loud tone of authority?
Boy, can I. Listen to this, Triv.
Alright, so it seems that they will manage to break through here, unfortunately. Could counterattack them. There is also a French militia arriving. They're also trying to arrive here too.
But one of the operators
Let's just cross in here because it seems that the Russians don't have too many divisions left right now, and we might be able to take them out.
All-minded, boat-grabbing, baby-kissing.
No, never mind that now. Say
The Russians are keep attacking, but they're not gonna have any chance.
What do you think?
Well, offhand, dearie, I'd say it was a toss-up between the Grand Canyon and Death Valley.
So we try to take them out here.
Simmer down. Get me a hatchet, will you?
The hatchet, dear boy, according to your official communique,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try to attack them here.
is at present sleeping at Deadjaw under a snowdrift 18 miles north of town.
Yeah, well, we got a saw, haven't we?
Not a very good one. It's all been.
Who been?
Yeah, we should be careful here.
After you saw that vaudeville act
But it seems that we're gonna make it.
in October, you tried to play phony boy.
They're attacking from time to time with some tiny poor divisions, but it doesn't seem they're gonna be able to do something, honestly.
That dining room window again.
Here it's not gonna work. Here we managed to advance, but as you can see, they are still breaking us. Let's try to advance farther on here. That's exactly what I was thinking.
The trees so big our little ornaments are going to look awful silly on it.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I better order a bigger assortment.
76, and we're attacking here with 14 divisions. This will definitely break the Soviets. This National Guard division seems to be the best to be used in attack.
How's every little thing, Rick?
This is looking very good, I have to say, in that area.
Grabbed her and kissed her during the blackout.
Let's launch another massive attack.
He'll recognize you when he sees it. He'll have lipstick all over his face, neck, and shirt front.
That's right, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Right here with more divisions, although they are taking a lot of attrition in this area. This is Poland,
I'll call him later.
but it's still looking okay, and it still looks like we can attack them if we want to. Hope where this guy's moving to. Here, okay, because they could encircle us there.
Tired that somebody might be hiding it there.
It seems that it doesn't make any difference to keep attacking here. It's not gonna bring anything.
Say anything? You says Tarzan.
So,
Who you shot at?
oh, they gotta drive us back. Or maybe not. So we should try to make... Oh, we could send some airplanes here. Some medium bomber.
Say harder, McGee. There he goes. Chase him, Molly. Chase him this way. Put out to the table. Edge him toward the door, Molly. Wave your hand. I am waving my hand. Shoot.
Good.
Go away, Birdie. He won't even
And take a look at this, we're attacking here with 14 divisions and simply we're not gonna make it. I don't really believe that. In the same situation here. These are of course major offensive, but I'm sure we're gonna make it, so main battle tanks and tank destroyers we're gonna still need. But we have plenty of equipment, I think, from everything.
Me too. Though I will say it's decent of him to...
Except here.
Well, owls are wise birds.
Because we're gonna need main battle tanks, but still gonna have it.
Don't you get it, Molly? I says owls. Okay. But I've been hooted at...
Right, let's check again here in the far east.
Now,
Hello there, daughter. How's about
So we could of course go forward and take all this territory.
Oh, no. We buy our firewood on the hoof, Mr. Oldtimer.
What's on your mind besides that Daniel Boone cap, old-timer?
Just wanted to know if you could come out and play.
I think here and there just only a few more
That vacant lot up on the corner.
territories, nothing more.
No, thank you. We've got work to do, Mr. Oldtimer. I'm afraid you'll have to romp in the snow without us.
Kid, come on. We wanted to choose up sides and play Yanks and Jacks. Only nobody wants to be a Jap.
We haven't got time to play now, old-timer. I gotta trim this tree before...
Then you got a corncob pipe we can have, Johnny.
I could also advance here, that's for sure.
Mouth.
Oh, give him a cigarette.
Yeah, and put a sign on it. Something new. Add.
That's pretty good, Johnny. But that ain't the way I heard it.
80%, yeah, we're gonna do it. There was a big reason that we took it, but it's gonna work.
Just the dining room window, Mr. Oldtimer. It won't stay open.
Hey. Ooh.
Let's try to take again in this mountainous area, although it doesn't seem that we're gonna make it, but it would be a good idea to break them down right there.
Why does Hitler make all his speeches from a beer garden? Well, says Telefeller, that's so when he starts foaming at the mouth, nobody'll notice it.
Right, yeah, I think it would be a good idea to attack here too. This seems to be an important.
Martha Tilton sings Thank Your Lucky Stars and Stripes.
If you live right,
69, I'm not sure if we're gonna make it, but let's try it.
you can thank your
We shall see what's gonna be. I thought also that Great Britain would advance here too, but it doesn't seem that they are doing it. And in Caucasus as well. They got closer to Sochi, which is good, but they didn't manage to get to Astrakhan or somewhere else. Oh, it seems that they're gonna take us back. They're gonna take us out here. So I have an idea. Let's just try to stop a little bit this offensive a little bit. It's not gonna work, right? No, it's not gonna work. They can also try to encircle us here, but it's not guaranteed that it will work. And we have managed to advance here too. Now, given that thing, I think we could try to push up our luck here. All these tanks and troops. I also like to upgrade our mountain divisions. 66%, it seems that is not gonna work. There are plenty of defense there. Defense bonuses. Yeah, we could launch another attack right here. Yeah, if you're gonna make it. 88, so it's really gonna work. Same thing. So I think we're gonna have a little bit more rebellions now. Oh no, Slovak Republic is very good. Right, here it seems that it's not gonna work. Let's see what can we attack. We can attack, for example, here. With a little bit of luck. And you two can go directly there and take them out. Here we managed to take them out. Let's just send our tanks even farther on, like here. And basically we could launch another massive offensive in here. Let us assume that it will work. 76%. This is looking very good. Oh shit, they are trying to encircle us here. Just like I thought, they're gonna try to encircle us and we cannot basically attack them anywhere. Let's try to help them out anyway. Because they shouldn't be able to encircle us here. Another thing we can do is to launch an attack right here. Maybe you can take them out. Want to break them before they gonna drive us back. Another attack here is not gonna be alright, so we're not gonna make it. Yeah, it's gonna look better. As you can see, these guys will start to lose a lot of advantage that they have. Here we're gonna advance further on.
Milner, where's
and get closer to Oren, yeah? Although Moscow, Kalinin, where is Moscow?
How do you do, my dear?
Are right here actually. Kalinin and Moscow is not a very long way to Moscow, I have to say. With a little bit of luck, we might make it. And got also so many units here. You just use them and send them up towards the river here if you can. So they should be able to retreat, to say the least. But these guys are gonna also try to move as forward as possible, as you can see right here. But if you're gonna manage to break some of their troops, I'm not sure. We will see about that. We've got too few divisions to be able to launch an attack right now, so I think that the best thing to do is to wait. But we can still try to arrive in there before they can arrive and cut these guys off. Oh, they're trying to stop us now. Whatever. Let them try to stop us. We have managed to advance here as well in this area, and here it's just not working. And here it seems that they have broken us up, or no, actually not. They are trying to break us up, but it's not working that lightly for them. And same thing here. This way we gotta be able to cross the bridge here. You never know. 26%. Well, it's looking that bad because they have 3 divisions and we're gonna have to cross the river, so it's not gonna work. Anyway, we will try to. We're trying. Unfortunately, we still got a lot of rebellions here in Romania, and no, we still cannot stop this. Of course, we could try to take care of this territory as well. I don't understand why this fucking game is moving so fucking slowly. We can't, right? No, we cannot just go there. Okay, good, that's enough. In Budapest, there is another rebellion that is moving very fast. What the fuck are you fucking idiots doing? Of course, there are still some rebellions here as well. It just seems that we'll not be able to drive them back. Oh, here's looking good. It's looking that everything is under control. Right, the other territories seem to be okay. Just send this guy from Berlin to take that port. Frankfurt as well. Should be taken as well.
You've got enough loose branches around here to bed down a rhinoceros.
Lie down and we'll try to make you comfortable.
But there's some more troops around here, I guess.
I'm a little worried about the greeting cards I ordered this year. I'm afraid
Let's try you too.
a little too flowery.
It's not looking that bad, actually. I know that the Poles will try to capture as much territory as possible from those rebellions. So here the guys are also moving forward, but very slowly. A few more Russian divisions have been wiped out, and I think we'll be wiped out there as well. Try to move forward if you can. Yeah, 77%. They have a lot of attrition, and we don't have any attrition with this Marine division because I think we have Arctic equipment. Otherwise, I cannot explain myself. Here, for example, we are having attrition, but not too much.
How it saves your linoleum and keeps it clean with a lovely gloss and the dandy sheen. Eliminates rubbing and
Oh, you just move forward.
You're through. Just pour some out and spread it around and let it dry. And then
And you too.
the color and pattern have come to life. And so have you, your husband's wife.
Okay, let's try to attack here. 37, they have 3 divisions. Oh man, it's not gonna work at all. However, we can advance there in U2. And instead of these 2 divisions that take them out, since they are not retreating and now the town is undefended. I have the feeling that the British are also advancing or have advanced here in Western Mongolia. Not quite sure, but it might be possible. Anyway, can we actually justify
Naive character, isn't he, Molly?
what?
Oh, I was
Justify against countries that have not generated. They have not generated. They have two fucking generated war call
said he really lived in Racine, Wisconsin.
because they have annexed so much Japanese territory. They really did generate a war call.
Look a lot better up on
So they have at least 1,000
Yeah, that's right.
I'll go out and fix that dining room window.
Okay, oh, I cut down the old
divisions.
Cause the ones at the store were not free. I told the man at the store, there's a knock at the
Right, so there is another country tag here.
Hey, come in. Oh, hello, Mr. Wimple. Hello, Mrs. McGee. How are you today, Mrs.
Let's see how it's going here. Oh shit, it seems that they are being able to defeat us here.
Just dropped in to say goodbye for a couple of weeks ago.
And to attack them again is not gonna work.
Your father and his mama.
Here is also not gonna work.
Is your wife going with you, Mr. Wimple?
We could, however, try our luck and maybe we kind of break them here. They got only one division left. Theoretically should work. Okay, let's try another attack here. I don't think they got too many units right now. We could actually attack Kiev as well, but I'm not sure it will work. 37, we got 6 divisions. No, it will not work, and here it will also not work as far as I can see. We're trying to break them down, but we're not able to completely destroy them. And these units are attacking without a break all the time. Let's try to move forward as well. Perhaps we're gonna be able to cross the bridge. You never know. 63, but it's still not gonna work. I think we also have to cross the bridge here, or the terrain is also playing a role. Yeah, okay, that's good. You're gonna take this tiny town, which is of course great. The rest we could launch a major attack in here. They're trying to drive us back from there. And here they have left with many units, which means we can launch another massive attack and take this territory as we should have done before. Let's see, let's just go right there. Oh, actually, they are being able to move directly there. Would be great if we could encircle these units here in Riga. We could drive them back, for sure. Oh my god, look at this craziness here. And they have also brought up a lot of troops. They could encircle us if they want to. I think we're gonna have to send this guy because it's just not gonna work anymore. So let's send him right away if we don't want to lose this. The question is only where to send them. Actually, fucking no. It's the same fucking shit. This is unfucking believable. Yeah, that's exactly what I was wanting to do. Okay, you're just gonna have to ride with your 20 units and try to take care of them. Where else do we have rebellions? Right here, of course. Although the troops are moving forward, though, everywhere. And,
it won't be long now, Molly. Anyway, I hope not.
Right.
This saw is getting duller than a bus trip to Bloomington.
Okay, you can move here and try to get those units out.
Asking the wrong man, Mrs. McGee. I'd be hot
Okay,
right
you
now
take
for
care of
some
that.
clavicle in ice cubes. This is a warm work.
Well,
Yeah, the
that dining room window.
Poles are trying to counterattack here, very good. Here we might have a real trouble because the Russians are bringing up their troops. Although they're not gonna manage to do too much, I'm pretty sure about that.
That's what I want to know.
First of all, we're just gonna have to move around and,
When?
Anytime.
Well,
then also have to take care of this territory, too.
Oh, now it comes out. And just what did you you do to it, Mastermind?
Well, I was walking past it with a screwdriver in my hand, and the
We're still far away from building our first military police stations in Sudetenland and Posen, but I hope we're gonna make it.
wonderful little gadget, too.
McGee, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I hope.
Goodness, Molly, I don't know what I'm going to do
Before
with
it's,
this little thing I
hopefully,
squeezed out of it
before it's not
either.
gonna be too
Might
late.
get it back in there.
Oh, why didn't you tell me so I could call the furnace man?
Oh, it's that they have really driven us back from here. Couldn't be possible.
You know that.
There's not a massive attack here
To me.
It shows coffee across
in this area because I think we should make it.
and my electric toaster. I have to fix breakfast wearing a
You
cap.
can directly attack if you're there. And we have some air support, so we gotta make it through here. We gotta push Soviets back. Although as you can see with this tank division, they gotta move very fast.
Stop a while and listen to my...
Well, you go ahead and I'll go.
They're moving anyway very fast, and the Germans.
Oh, for the... Come in.
So the first troops will arrive.
Oh, hi, sis.
What you doing? Who what you?
Sis, I'm currently engaged in giving this deposed monarch of the forest a cross-cut massage. I says I'm doing a little whittling on this Christmas tree. Look, do you always drink your milk like...
Oh man, it seems like here is not looking at all good. Let's just try to take them out.
Hey, look at this saw. Only 3 years old, and its teeth are all...
3%. They have 2 militia units.
That'd be a lesson to you.
Okay, mister.
I wish you wouldn't bother me anymore now. I gotta finish this job and get the sawdust swept out.
Gee, you know it smells dandy.
Okay, the work there too, and here the pole.
On a cedar tree. It's one of nature's lures to get us out into the great outdoors.
But the only place I'm concerned is here because the Russians are still sending some divisions.
The reason for everything in nature.
And as you can see, they are advancing now. I think we're having more,
Why, sis, do you mean to stand there with your little arms sticking out of your shoulders? And tell me...
more rebellions, I think.
Yes, I don't, I betcha.
Nature gave us spinach so we could have Popeye.
Oh. Gee, I guess
Or maybe
I
not.
thought of that.
Oh, actually,
Nature is
no,
wonderful.
you just attacked them.
She.
Hmm?
Nature, sis, is always referred to as she.
Why?
Well, oh boy, here's my chance to make Reader's Digest. Sis? Nature is called she because it's so inconsistent, unstable, unpredictable, beautiful, mean, gorgeous, appealing, nasty, and nobody yet has ever understood her.
You think
Not sure, but this guy, Army 13.
the name of the magazine, mister, is Digest. Now,
This one doesn't even have an offensive line. That's why it's not doing anything.
That's the last time I ever try to explain something to her, if I'm smart.
Good, so, wait a minute, are there any troops assigned?
Now to cut her down on the
Yeah, 11 divisions, that's good.
trim the ends a little bit.
And we don't have any new units right now.
oh, heavenly days, there goes that
Oh,
window.
we got more special forces units.
Molly, here's
Oh, we're still fielding too many of them.
Oh, fine, dearie, just the thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, forget it. It's nothing that any red-blooded American boy
Say,
could
it
have
was
done.
very thoughtful of you now. Say,
Yeah?
what became of the Christmas tree?
Okay, another one has evolved. And we're still gonna make it through. Although they're gonna try to come here, but we're gonna cut them off and destroy them. Once this army will arrive. Okay, there are a few more
Day after day and night
rebellions in Germany.
and others. For the past 2 weeks, you've heard urgent requests to buy defense bonds and defense stamps.
Yeah, it's all the time, and it's increasing a lot.
Well, it's going to get more
Capped at 100% from suppression, resistant daily growth,
and loud.
resistance in neighbor states, and occupation policy multiplier.
This is war, and we've got to do something about it. It's going to cost a lot of money to win it, but it would cost a lot more than mere money to lose it. Now, don't wait for somebody to come to your door selling bonds and stamps. Get down to your bank or post office and lay it on the line. This isn't the other fellow's fight. It's yours and mine. So here it is again. Buy defense bonds and defense stamps.
Yes, and if you live in Canada, buy
And
one.
it seems that the Soviets will advance here as well. They are attacking continuously. Doesn't also seem that they are losing too much manpower right now, and they got 1,000 divisions or less. And they didn't change the laws yet.
This is Harlow Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's wax finishes for home.
Soviet resistance is growth in all states.
With us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
Oh, but we managed to advance here, right? That's very good. Let's just try to push forward. in here, for example. All those divisions. I think they got only one unit in, so that should be easy. We could also launch a massive attack in here. But I think here was the problem with fortification. However, we could take it. Now is a good chance. Of course, it would have been also better to take out TF. Okay, Q also managed to make it, so let's try to take that airfield. And here they are still fighting, but it seems that we're having the upper hand into this. I mean, we're gaining the upper hand. But these tanks would also advance from Chernobyl. But not yet, we're just gonna wait first. Right, we're gonna advance here as well, I think all those units. So, who has been driven back here? We have managed to drive back the Soviets here, if I'm not wrong, and oh, they are counterattacking us, but we're not gonna stand a chance, of course. Okay, let's try to bring them back here too. Oh yes, we have managed to arrive here as well. So what are these guys doing? Are they moving? Yeah, they're moving there in the position, but they should already attack. In fact, wait a minute, I want to do something else, you know? Using divisions and you should already take back the territory. So it's gonna be alright. Good, now we could of course close the gap here if you want, so let's do it. Yeah, they're trying to stop us. They're also trying to stop the encirclement there too. We should just wait, as you can see, very soon we're gonna recapture this territory back. No, you just attack there. You attack there. And you too. And you too. Very good. So it doesn't seem that, yeah, they're gonna be rebellions here as well, unfortunately, here in Kiel too, although it's not growing that quickly. And here also in Romania. Oh my god, they're really gonna drive us back here. Completely. I mean, completely. Okay, let's abandon this because it's not gonna work. It seems that they're just about to encircle us a little bit. They're also attacking us with so many divisions. They're gonna drive us back almost everywhere here. Although I thought they were gonna be the one to advance here, but it seems not. Okay, let's try to take Chernobyl. Oh my god, they have so many divisions here. They are very fully well prepared. It seems that it's just not gonna work, and here is also not gonna work. The Russians are very well prepared. I don't understand how. Perhaps they're getting a little bit more bonuses here. I'm not sure. Not sure what is going on, but it's not looking very good for us right now. Here we also didn't manage to advance. There are plenty of guys that are moving forward. We could encircle them in Riga anyway. And they have also sent some troops that will be wiped out as well. Yeah, we've got to take this territory as quickly as possible. What about here? So we're also advancing here, that's for sure. And here too. It's just that this troops will move very slowly, unfortunately. Oh, this guy has nothing to do. Okay, very cool. Let's send him right here, because this is also our territory. And he should also arrive in this area. Of course, he doesn't have to conquer too much, but what he can conquer, he should do it. Here, we got these guys. No, you just attack directly, because we're gonna defeat them. Territorial brigade. Oh, this one can have 60. Oh, that's very good. Right, let's send it there, and two other Russian divisions will be wiped out, because they got no supplies. Right, so these guys could move forward as well. Let's try to attack. It might work, or it might not work. I'm not sure about that. Where are you guys moving to? Alright, in there. Good. You can try to take this tiny town, if you can attack it again. And it seems that it might work. Do we have any other troops in the north then? Yes, we have. And it seems that we're gonna push the Russians back. Here is not gonna work. Although one division has been wiped out, but it's not gonna actually work. And here, the Allied forces are being pushed back from Grozny. However, they are advancing right now, as you can see. But I'm also concerned right here, where it seems that the Russians are also attacking drastically with everything they got, and they're gonna pull us back as well. In fact, they're gonna pull us back everywhere, including there. They somehow have a better chance now to take us out. This is what I can see. Let's try to break it there anyway. We've got so many divisions, we've got plenty of attrition indeed, but we're doing a good job anyway. So I think we should make it. The same thing here, I guess. Fortunately, only 50, yeah, they got plenty of divisions, but they seem they're gonna do a good job here. Okay, what's going on here? Here also everything is looking alright. I just wanted to launch another major attack here to try to encircle these units in this area. But they're gonna try to stop us, but they don't have too many divisions. They are, however, still recruiting a lot of troops, I know that. That's why they're losing manpower. Anyway, I'm gonna split the video here, and I'm gonna end the recording here. We're just gonna go on next time, so thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye-bye.